kids, I'm Hilah, and today on Hilah Cooking, I'm not actually going to be cooking. Instead am going to tell you how to take care of your cast iron skillets. I've gotten several requests from people asking me how to wash cast iron, and since I use it all the time and I tell y'all to use it, then I figured I should show you how to clean it since I already showed you how to season one. So here we have a dirty cast iron skillet. It's got some oil residue, it's got some dried up corn stuff in there. Not super dirty, but it doesn't really matter. What I use to clean that then, I've got this little scrubby brush, and then just scrub it out with some hot water. And this little guy, most of them have a little sort of edge here that you can use to sort of scrape, make a horrible sound, but sort of like scrape any crusty stuck stuff on there. You can scrape it off of there and then rinse it out. And then I use just like one of these really soft plastic scrubby sponge deals to clean it the rest of the way. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll show you how to sort of like partially season it in between uses. And if there's anything really stuck, I use one of these little scraper dealies. I got it for like literally 79 cents or something. And it's made in China, so you know it's good. We're just scraping it off. And then give it another rinse. Okay, so most of the time after I wash my skillet, I'll just dry it out with a rag and I'm good to go. But about every 10th time I use it, and especially if I've used it to cook something like tortillas or something kind of dry where you're heating the skillet up a lot without any oil in it, after that it might look a little lighter, not quite as like ink black, and that's because it's a little bit dried out, so to speak. So in that case, we'll want to heat it up over kind of a medium-high heat. Do not walk away from your skillet when you're doing this. I have done that so many times and almost burnt my house down more than once. We're just like, oh, I'll be right back in 30 seconds. And then I come back and my pan is like smoking and the house is disgusting and smelly. So anyway, we're letting it heat up here. You really just want to add like a couple drops of oil. It doesn't really matter what kind. You want to use something that's got a fairly high smoke point. So you wouldn't want to use like an extra virgin olive oil or anything. But like any kind of like sunflower oil, corn oil, peanut oil, anything like that'll work. I'm using safflower oil. And then you just take a little napkin or even just like a clean rag, just kind of smear it around in here. Okay, so you could see how it turned from sort of that lighter grayish color to black as the oil got in there and soaked in. I'm just gonna leave it on the heat for maybe another 30 seconds and then turn it off and let it completely cool. Doing that every 10 times or so, like I said, will help keep that really smooth patina, that finish on your cast iron skillet, and prevent it from rusting and prevent you from having to like re-season it the whole deal in the oven for like 3 hours and stuff like that. So there you go. Just those are the few rules. So you want to make sure you use only plastic instruments to clean it, no metal, or like don't use any steel wool or anything like that. Don't use soap, although honestly, sometimes I will use a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of soap, not detergent, but soap. If it's really, really greasy, like if I fried chicken or something, just to get that film out of there. But usually I don't. And then do this little retreatment on the stove every 10 times or so. So that's it. That's the rules for taking care of cast iron. If you have any questions or if you have any other tips that you'd like to share with everyone, please leave them below. Thanks for watching.